Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Dave Greathouse with Remax, Above and Beyond, and the Greathouse Team here in Cleveland. I got my jacket on today. That's because fall is right around the corner. Football is back. People are drinking those weird pumpkin spice latte things. The temperatures are cooling down, and you know what else is cooling down? The housing market. So if you're buying or selling, what does that mean for you? Let's take a look at that today in our market update. All right, so I'll admit I'm a numbers guy. I love to look at data or data, whatever it is that you call it, and try to understand what's going on in the housing market. And I've done some research this week, and I found out two things that the numbers are telling us. One, it's still a seller's market. And the reason for that is because of lack of inventory. And number two, it's cooling. All right, so let's get back to inventory. When someone says inventory, what do they mean? Basically, inventory is just the amount of houses for sale on the market. More houses usually means lower prices, right? If you have more inventory, that can become a buyer's market, right? So we're looking at probably between 6 and 7 months of inventory for it to be what we call a neutral or balanced market, where there's about the same amount of buyers as sellers. Anything under 6 months is a seller's market. Anything over is a buyer's market. And we're sitting right around 3 months of inventory. So we're still very much in a seller's market. Now, the second thing that the numbers are telling us, like I mentioned, is that it is cooling. And here's some numbers to back that up. If you look at this chart here, there are two different key indicators, one for multiple offer scenarios, the other one's for homes that have sold over asking price. Look at the decrease in just 2 months. In May of 22, the average home sold with 4.2 offers on it. Compare that to July, just a couple of months later, the average home sold for 2.8 offers, with 2.8 offers. So a big decrease in the amount of offers on each particular home sale. Same with above asking price offers. In May of 22, 55% of the homes that sold above asking price, compared to July, that being 39%, or down to 39% of those homes sold above asking price. So what's it all mean for sellers and for buyers? One, if you're selling your house or planning to sell your house, did you miss the boat? No. Like I said, there's still not enough houses on the market, so you may still get a really nice price for your home. You probably should expect not to have as many offers as you would have had you listed 3-6 months ago, but you still should be in pretty good position, especially if your house is move-in ready. For buyers, what does this mean? Well, because of the interest rates, it has limited the amount of buyers in the market. So for you, if you find a house that you like, there's probably going to be less competition than there were a few months back. So don't be hesitant if you do find something. You've got a much better shot at it today than you did before. All right, another really strong piece of data or key indicator that this market is cooling is the existing home sales report. And this comes out once a month from the National Association of Realtors. You can see it right here on the screen. In July, 4.81 million homes sold in the United States, which sounds like a lot of houses, but when you look at it compared to the last month, if you look at it from June to July, that's a decrease of almost 6% and a decrease of 20% year over year. So things are definitely cooling in the housing market. Also on this chart, you'll see that inventory has improved, up from 2.6 at this time last year to 3.3 months of inventory where we currently sit at. Again, still really far below where we need to be to have, say, a neutral market. If you're selling, as I mentioned earlier, you're gonna maybe have less buyers at this point. So what does that mean? Well, you need to be smarter, right? If you're gonna list your home, gone are the days where you can just name your price and you're probably gonna get it or above asking. You're gonna wanna market your home, price it correctly, right? Right at market value. That's gonna allow you the opportunity to get the most amount of buyers through your door and then allow them to kind of bid on your house. If you're a buyer, is it still a good time even though it's a seller's market? Well, the answer is yes. It's certainly a lot easier than it was a few months ago. Less competition means you don't have to go crazy. You don't have to skip your home inspections. You don't have to, offer something crazy in terms of an appraisal gap coverage that we were doing over the last year and a half. So it's still a good time. And a lot of buyers will ask me, well, hey, when's the right time to buy a house? The right time to buy a house is when you find something that you love and you can absolutely afford it. Don't try to time the market perfectly if you find something that you love. And the big question everybody has is, well, what's going to happen with interest rates, right? If they lower interest rates, won't that allow more buyers in the market? Yeah, but nobody knows what's going to happen with interest rates. We're all just kind of guessing. Right now, they're hovering right around 5.5%, 6%. I think it'll probably stay around that margin or that area by the end of the year, maybe a little bit of an increase. A lot of the experts, as you can see here, are thinking that as well, but maybe even seeing a slight decrease in Q1 of next year, but nothing that's going to make a significant impact on you if you're in the housing market for the next 6 months. So don't try to time the market. If you find something that you love, you can afford it, go ahead and make that purchase. So hopefully that gives you a little bit more data or info on what the market looks like today. We're going to be doing a lot of these on the channel. Try to do them once a month to give you some more updates on the current market here in Cleveland and everywhere else. Is pretty much the same. Be sure and subscribe to this channel. Like I said, we'll be doing a lot of these. We've got an investor series right now that's really helpful if you're looking to get into real estate investing. Obviously, our property tours and our neighborhood reviews are very popular. And also, don't forget, you can reach out to us. We've got all of our contact information in the description box below. Give us a call, shoot us an email, text us, whatever, when you're ready to buy or sell your great house.